This presentation of the Savage Nation is brought to you by Inheritance Funding Company.
Hi there, we are Armstrong and Getty. We're on every morning, 6 to 10 here on 910 KNEW, or download the podcast and listen anytime at 910KNEW.com.
Warning. The Michael Savage Show contains adult language, adult content, psychological nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
America's most exciting radio talk show, The Savage Nation. Here is Michael Savage.
Savage Nation. Play a little more fat stuff. Everybody. I'm so tired, got no time. I think Obama's starting to feel a few Blue Mondays. To be honest with you. I think the Dems are starting to find out that they're not living in dreamland anymore. But what's the difference? Turn it off already. Here we are. Blue Monday. Boom. Welcome. Whatever. 1-800-449-8255. MichaelSavage.com. It's Monday. You want me to get excited? You want me to not get excited? You want me to talk about Sotomayor? You want me to show you I'm politically astute? I'll say Sotomayor instead of Sotomayor. Like Sotomayor. She's from the Bronx, man. It was Sotomayor. No one would, a candy store guy would say, oh, here comes Sotomayor. They would say Sotomayor. She's not living in Puerto Rico anymore. But, of course, the libs have to be politically astute. They have to show you they know every language perfectly. Every culture they're sensitive to. The craven and foolish Republican Party. It's unbelievable. I knew they'd roll over, but look, the important thing to remember on her is this. Sure, she's a lib. We know that. But you're replacing Breyer, who's a leftist, with a leftist. You wouldn't expect Obama to pick a conservative for what is a liberal seat, all right? So let's start with that. But the thing is that Sotomayor may be the best choice of the liberals because we looked into the runners-up that were reviewed by the White House before Sotomayor became the nominee. And believe me, you better count your blessings. Some of them, my God. Diane Wood, Elena Kagan, Janet Napolitano, you ought to get on your knees and you ought to do a Hail Mary. You should do 5 Hail Marys that we got Sotomayor. Of course she's a liberal. Take a look at the backgrounds of the others that could have been picked. That's why I'm not going to talk about it. I'll tell you, it's not that important right now. We know it's lib vote, period, end of story. I'll talk about other things for a minute, if you don't mind, okay? Like, I got a small case of the flu yesterday. I know I'm not supposed to get it. I'm Superman. I'm Mr. Herb. I'm Mr. Vitamin. Well, it came on. I don't know whether it was the flu. Whatever. I've been traveling around, and you touch this, you touch that. You shop, you don't put on the gloves. You rub your eye, you rub your ear, you rub your... Whatever. So I felt the whole deal, the legs, the this. I said, oh, my God, on a vacation, I don't want this. So then the throat was starting. I'm telling this for a reason. So I went into my protocol because today I'm better. I'm still, like, not out of the woods, but I know that I beat it back because it was coming up like a vengeance in my throat. I once got a sore throat in the Fiji Islands. There was no telephone in those days. We had to use radio telephones to call from where I was collecting plants. I got so sick, they gave me herbs to stop it, I probably would have died. It was the worst sore throat I ever got in my life. To make a long story short, I felt that monster clawing at my throat again. It was coming up from the depths on the back of my throat. What did I do? First thing I did was go back to vitamin C. I'm talking about 4 grams. That's a flat teaspoonful in juice. You know, really heavy wackaroo. Then I spray my throat with Echinacea Golden Seal. There's an Echinacea Golden Seal mixture that you spray. I never felt that. This stuff's a miracle, okay? Not calling me around Sotomayor. Okay, it's okay. You can. I'm calling me around Sotomayor. I'm talking about the flu. So I'm telling you what I did to stop it. After I got the natural substances in my body, I went to the real natural. I went to Scotch and red wine. I normally don't drink scotch because I get a headache from it, but I always drink it when I feel a sore throat coming on, because I told you an old man who survived World War II inside the belly of a cow who didn't drink. He was a teetotaler, but at age 90, he said to me, whenever he feels a sore throat coming on, he takes scotch and he basically gargles with it. I didn't gargle. Well, I gargled, then I drank it. There's no point in wasting 1991 single malt scotch, is there? So I took a double twice. The doctor said, take 2 doubles. I'm the doctor, so I said, take 2 doubles. I said, okay, are you sure? I said to myself, yes. I asked myself, are you positive, doctor? The doctor said, I'm sure, so I took 2 doubles. Then I opened up a bottle of Gaia, Italian red, Sorry San Lorenzo. Very, very good. I don't drink it. I swear to God, if you had offered it to me the night before I went to dinner with some relatives here, red wine, I would have thrown up. They had a bottle of a Chianti Classico. Just smelling it, I got sick. I needed it. I knew what I got. I can't explain how these things work. But you don't realize your body chemistry changes according to various things. Then I cooked. I craved onions. I craved garlic, which I happen to know have phenomenal antibacterial, antiviral properties. And, man, did I make a hot sausage and pasta with the marinara and garlic and Gaja red. And that's it. And I woke up feeling better. So go figure. It works. In other words, everything works. So that's Michael Savage's anti-flu protocol so far. Tomorrow I could be hospitalized, but I'm not hospitalized today. I'm feeling better. And here I am on the air. Obama stopped CIA from hunting and killing al-Qaeda leaders. Did you read that story? A secret CIA initiative terminated by Director Leon Panetta was an attempt to carry out a 2001 presidential authorization to capture or kill al-Qaeda operatives. I've never seen an administration like this in my life. You know, after World War II, when the Nazis had been defeated and Hitler was dead, it took the U.S. military about 3 to 4 years to kill the lone wolves in Germany. I forget what they were called. I think they were called lone wolves. They were Nazis who wouldn't give up. The U.S. military hired assassins, military killers, who were trained to kill enemies. They went out and killed them one after the other. And then when they caught them, they gave them a trial on the spot and killed them on the spot. That's how they subdued the Nazis. So now we have insane policies saying, no, don't kill al-Qaeda members. Let them come here and kill us first. You know? Play Blue Monday again so we can start again so they know what I'm talking about.
Blue Monday.
I'm going to sweat from my head to my toes.
Got to work.
Sweat from my head down to the foot. It'll come up. Here's another story if none of that appeals to you. You don't want to know about the flu, Sotomayor, CIA, killing. Here's one. Porn king's son held on murder charge. This should attract the listeners to tabloid television. In other words, if you like Michael Jackson, you'll love this story. The 27-year-old son of the late Jim Mitchell, remember the Mitchell brothers who gave us Beyond the Green Door and other wonderful fare for families, the people who had polluted the American mind with porn? The 27-year-old son of the late Jim Mitchell, a pioneering... Only the San Francisco Chronicle called him pornographer pioneering, is in custody today after allegedly killing the mother of his 1-year-old daughter with a baseball bat and making off with the girl. I love it. They say killing the mother of his 1-year-old daughter. You see, these people don't get married. The libs don't get married. They only the mother of his daughter. They have children the way your dog has a child in a kennel, libs. Because, after all, it feels good, do it. Why not do it in the road? So they use women like whatever. The suspect, James Raphael Mitchell, was arrested on suspicion of murder, child abduction, and other charges late Sunday off I-80 in Citrus Heights, Sacramento County. His daughter, Samantha Mitchell, was recovered unhurt, said Nevada Police Chief Sergeant Jennifer Welch. So killed her at the daughter's birthday party, got a little worked up, and killed the mother with a baseball bat. Allegedly, it is stated. The mother said her daughter was not married to Mitchell, but that the couple bought a home together a year ago. Her daughter moved back, blah, blah, blah. Restraining order, blah, blah, blah. Standard Marin County. Restraining orders, blah, blah, blah. Hold her and the daughter hostage at their home a month ago, blah, blah, blah. Officers responded at 7 p.m. where Stevens and Keller lived on Diablo Court after receiving a report of an assault. Keller was dead in the backyard. According to police report, Keller had been struck in the head several times with a baseball bat. 4 that was recovered at the scene. An Amber Alert was issued with information posted on freeway electronic billboards and broadcast on television. The Mitchell brothers produced a string of porno movies, including Behind the Green Door, featuring Marilyn Chambers in 1972. You want me to talk about this or Sotomayor? Oh, well, let me finish the rest of the story. Wait. So the guy's arrested and blah, blah, blah. The father, Jim Mitchell, was convicted of manslaughter, served 3 years in prison for kicking down the door of his brother's Corte-Madera home and shooting him to death in 1991. Mitchell died in 2007 at his ranch in western Sonoma County. 300 mourners gathered for the memorial, including former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown. What you don't know is that Willie Brown, the wonderful former mayor of the city, very nice fella, I think got his start representing pornographers, just to show you where liberals come from. You know what I'm saying? Once a pornographer, always a pornographer. Doesn't matter how nice your suits are or how much cologne you wear. You still stink to high heaven. I'll be right back.
Is your inheritance stuck in probate? Inheritance Funding Company can advance you the cash